Hey, my name's Michael. I'm the pastor here at North Village Church, and been married, I don't know, over 20 years. Married to my beautiful wife, Holly. Got a 15-year-old daughter named Kennedy, a 12-year-old son named Tucker. And man, we don't have parenting figured out, but here are some things that we've kind of learned over the years. We looked at 0 to 2. We want to focus on just caring for those little ones, and then 3 to 5, we want to create some. We want to construct a path, right, to launch them into the world, and it starts with discipline. And then today we're looking at 6 to 11, and we call this counsel. Counsels. We want to provide wise counsel. We want to draw these little girls and little boys out. They're experiencing different things. They're a lot of them are going to school. They're around their friends. They're listening to music. They're watching movies. They're watching YouTube, and they're receiving lots of different messages. And we want to bring counsel into their life to draw out what they're thinking, their emotions, their experiences, because everything in their world is sending them a message, right? It's really kind of meaning and purpose in life kind of messages about who they are, why they are here, why people are here, what they're here to do, and they're receiving these messages. And so as moms and dads, we want to provide wise counsel and draw them out. All right, now there is a myth that we can buy into sometimes as parents, that we will protect our children from these messages and just kind of cuddle them up so that none of these messages get through. But it's unavoidable, right? Our children, we are all living in culture. Jesus walked in culture, and culture's not bad. We just want to be aware of what culture is presenting. And so you can think of it like in the airport tower, there's the airport radar, where they're looking at the radar to see blips on the radar, to see how to keep the planes safe and to keep them away from danger. And so that, as a parent, as a mom and dad, that's what you want to do, is you want to counsel them. You want to draw out their emotions, their thoughts, their experiences with questions of like, hey, what happened today? What songs are you listening to? What is the message of that song? What's the message from that movie? How is it consistent with the gospel? How is it contrasting to the gospel? What did you like about that experience? And you're helping them think, not so much what you're saying, but asking them to think about what they believe and what they're reading and what they're hearing, and things so that they can navigate life like that airport radar, so that when those blips on the screen come up of safety and danger, that they can identify it and have a gospel lens to filter it. Okay, so here is the challenge for moms and dads is when they're 6 to 11, when are you supposed to bring this wise counsel? You have less than an hour usually with them in the morning, and everybody's tired. You have a few hours in the evening, but typically everybody's hungry and tired. And then you have some time on the weekend here and there. So when is it going to happen? And so a lot of times as parents is that we'll say, I'll keep it organic. I'll kind of let it come to me, which is really code for meaning it's not going to happen. And so you really want to have a plan for when you are going to bring this counsel, a strategic plan. I do Saturday mornings. I take them out for donuts and try to deposit some things. My wife Holly, she does it at different times. But you want to find, like, when are those? Is it tuck in? Is it on the drive to school? Is it during snack? And you don't want to go for like an hour-long conversation. Less is more, right? Just ask one, maybe two questions. And then just, you want to leave them wanting to talk to mom and dad about these things, because you've put in the hard work of, man, captain of fun, looking for the good, building the relationship. They know you, you know them. And so you're a source that they want to come to. And as a loving mom and dad, you get to try to draw them out and help them put their thoughts and emotions into words. Typically, there's two types of temperaments. This is broad stroke, but one temperament is a child's going to be very compliant. So, hey, what'd you like about that song? What'd you think about that movie? And they're just gonna, they want to make mom and dad happy, and they're going to talk to you about those things. And at first glance, that seems great, but really, you want to be careful not to take your eyes off of those children, because they often have things going on below the surface, and sometimes they don't even know about it. And so, don't take your eyes off of them just because they appear to be compliant. The second, we'll call them more spirited, and they're going to make you work for it, and they're going to make you tired. But the good news is they're also going to shoot you straight, and you're going to know what they're thinking, what they like, and what they don't like. And so both temperaments have strengths. Both temperaments have challenges. Be encouraged. Jesus loves our children more than we could ever imagine. We are going to mess things up. We're going to say the wrong things. We're going to do the wrong things. We're going to miss opportunities. And Jesus is so good, so loving, and so powerful. He can take, and he does take. He takes our flaws of parenting and accomplishes his good purpose in our children. You know that because he's done it in you. He's done it in me. And he's going to do that in our children. And as a mom and dad, we get to be a part of that in that process. So next time we talk, it'll be 12 to 18 years old. See you then.